So if I'm not mistaken, the entire Kendrick Lamar and Big Sean beef rumors started back in 2013 when Big Sean had this big record called Control, right? He had Jay Electronica on that bad boy, and he had Kendrick Lamar on that bad boy. To me, was the verse from Kendrick Lamar that really put him in the conversation of some of the greats in the games, because he let it be known, like, look, all due respect, you know, at this point, Good Kid, Mad City was already out. He was like, yo, all due respect to some of you really great rappers out there. He named like 9, 10 MCs. He was like, yo, I'm coming for y'all. I like you, but I want your spot. Look, just, it is what it is from here. Just know I'm trying to be one of the greats. Big Sean's name was one of those guys that got called out in that record. And again, you should be upset if Kendrick Lamar didn't call your name in that list of great artists that included Drake and, like I said, Big Sean. You should be more upset if you wasn't on Kendrick Lamar's radar at the time to be on that list. Cole, like, you should be upset if your name wasn't on that list. If your name was on that list, to me, it's like a sign of admiration. But a lot of people looked at it as like, why did he pick Big Sean's record to do it on? I really didn't look too far into it, but I remember like 3 years later, we got a verse from Big Sean, and I think he was in a really frustrated space in the rap game. I think he's been in 2 really frustrated spaces, which was once like in 2016 when No More Interviews dropped, and the last one happened like a year or so ago when he was supposed to go on a tour, and then he just randomly canceled it and was like he's going through some mental issues or whatever. But remember on No More Interviews when Big Sean said, and I'm just not impressed by you niggas rapping fast who sound like one big asthma attack, but trash when I'm rapping it back. When you put who you put in your top 5 and claim they have the savior of rap, so many friends turn to enemies, they frenemies. So he's pretty much in some form or fashion saying, yo, you niggas rap fast, but y'all ain't really saying shit, and we play that shit back, you really saying a bunch of nothing. So people assumed that was Big Sean just letting Kendrick know. It's like a little friendly jab, like a little look, if you want to do this, I'm here. Alright, I ain't doing no more interviews, so I ain't gonna speak on this shit, but I'm just letting you know I'm ready. If Kendrick, whoever, if you want to smoke, you one of them rapping fast guys, if you want to smoke, I'm not backing down. Again, Big Sean denies that was about Kendrick Lamar, but as fans, all we could do was assume. Alright, now fast forward, Big Sean opted to do an interview with Joe Budden with the pull-up, and it was released on the Joe Budden Podcast YouTube channel over the weekend. It's a really good interview. Check it out if you have not done so. It has its ups and its downs, but they talked about the Kendrick Lamar thing, and this is the first time I've seen Big Sean answer questions about Kendrick Lamar. As a matter of fact, Joe Budden has been one of the platforms that's been pushing this narrative that Big Sean and Kendrick have been beefing over the years. So I was looking forward to seeing what happened when Big Sean was asked about it. Sean kind of brought it up himself, and then Joe kind of went with it a little bit. I feel like Joe should have pressed the issue more. Here's what Sean said about him and Kendrick Lamar. He was like, I remember going online and seeing, oh, is he talking about Kendrick? Again, he's speaking on that No More Interviews verse. He said, because I was talking about people who rap fast. I wasn't beefing with nobody. I was literally addressing a whole fucking, I'm just rapping nigga. It wasn't like a specific person or else I would have said his names. So I see, and I'm like, that's some bullshit. So I didn't give no energy to it. So Big Sean admits that probably was his downfall, not giving the rumors any energy or not deading the rumors at the time. So Big Sean says time goes on, and then Kendrick drops the Heart Part 4 in 2017, right? It's a freestyle, and Sean is like, oh, I'm guessing Kendrick said something that had people thinking it's about Sean. So Sean's like, so I hear this shit, I'm like, what part are people talking about? So then at that point, Big Sean's like, I want to figure this thing out. Are me and Kendrick beefing or not? So he hits up Kendrick's CEO over there at Top Dog Entertainment. He goes and hits up Top Dog, right? That's the guy that pretty much put Kendrick into the game in the light that he's in right now. All right? So Top Dog lets Sean know there's no beef. All right? He says, I immediately hit up Top because I got a relationship with Top. I'm guessing his relationship with Top is more than his relationship with Kendrick. And he said, and they like, no, it ain't even about you at all. That was just addressing to everyone, right? That was just to whoever, but don't listen to the internet. They just gonna throw 200 on it, is what Top told Sean. So I'm like, all right, for sure. Imagine I have that conversation. I'm like, all right, I ain't even gotta reach out to Kendrick. So Sean's like, after he talked to Top Dog, he's like, I ain't even gotta talk to Kendrick about it. they telling me is dead. I think that was a mistake right there, by the way. You should always hit up the artist. Like, I don't like how Sean had to talk to Top, or felt like he should talk to Top. You should talk to Kendrick, right? Like, you should go to the horse. Because what if Kendrick did have issues with Sean? I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying, like, maybe Kendrick and Top weren't on the same page with it at the time. Maybe Kendrick was playing into it just to, move records, promote something. It's definitely great for rap. All right. So Sean, after that, said it got to the point where somehow it was just a weird tension between me and him, even though it was already said it was no beef because people made it that anyway. Fast forward, I let the shit go. He let the shit go. Kendrick never talked about it. I never talked about it. And I should have said something. I should have just came out and been like, nah, that ain't it. It ain't no beef between me and Kendrick. I kind of look at Sean in this whole situation as playing defense, right? It's never Sean playing offense. He's the guy asking around, trying to see what's the vibe like, talking to Kendrick's man. But it ain't Sean coming out and saying, yo, it ain't no beef, or it is some beef, or shit, I'm a rapper, I'm trying to be number one. Because we already know where Kendrick's side's at. He called the nigga out among the other rappers on the Control verse. He said, yo, like, I want to be number one. All right, so again, at the end of the day, Sean was like, he probably should have said something about this. He continues in an interview with Joe. He ended up getting on a plane with Punch from TDE, and they were heading to that Dreamville festival for J. Cole about a year or so ago in April, right? And he was like, Punch was like, you ever hollered at Kendrick? And then as soon as he said that, I was like, oh, I damn near put it on the back burner in my brain. I'm like, damn, no, I never did. And Punch was like, man, you should have definitely hollered at him. Luckily, it wasn't too late. Sean say Punch gave him Kendrick's number. They got on the phone, communicated, and the respect is mutual. It was literally nothing. Yeah, I don't believe any of that on Kendrick's side. If Sean's saying there's no beef there, like I said, it probably was no beef on Sean's side. Sean's a really good dude. That used to be my favorite rapper at one point a couple years ago. Sean's a really good guy. I've met Sean before. Good dude. But that doesn't mean that's the same side on, that's the same thing on Kendrick's side. In my humble opinion, Kendrick was playing into it. All right, who's that damn Candyman? All right, somebody need to say uncle. Because Kendrick Lamar seems like he was just waiting on Sean to give him a record. Put it like this. If Sean would have dissed Kendrick in a record, 100% Kendrick was giving him bars. 100%. If Kendrick would have dissed Sean in a record, I don't know. That's what I feel. Because listening to Kendrick, or listening to Sean explain his perspective and try to almost get into Kendrick's head, to me it sounds like Sean was always playing defense. He was just waiting to see how Kendrick was going to play it out. And I don't know what Kendrick's side is. We will never get that. Again, Kendrick's a good dude as well. Seemingly, I never met bruh. But I really believe when it comes to hip-hop, Kendrick will put being a good dude to the side to give somebody that smoke. That is my honest opinion about Kendrick. I do believe Kendrick, in the back of his mind, he studies hip-hop. I do believe Kendrick wouldn't mind having one battle. Because if he's a hip-hop purist and he understands the magnitude, if I do one battle, if I really go at another top MC, you can never question my pen. Because we always gonna play the game of what if. Kendrick's a great rapper, he's got great albums, but did he get in that ring like some of the other rap greats? And as of right now, he has not done that. Now, I do believe Kendrick was ready for that action with Big Sean. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. This is not a news break. This shit's damn near 10 minutes. But again, Big Sean in his recent interview with Joe Budden to pull up, please check it out if you have not done so. He addresses his quote-unquote feud, or never a feud, between him and Kendrick, and he said there's nothing there. It was never nothing there on his side. I'm not sure if he's speaking for Kendrick Lamar's side, though. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
All the kids, they
tuned in. We locked in right now, Mr.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.